Many people feel sad when they don't get good results in life. Some say, I can't do anything. Others choose a different path, not because they love it, but because their parents or society tell them to do so. But here is the question: if you do not listen to your inner voice, can you ever feel real success? Today's story will teach us that education is not just about passing exams. It is a way to understand yourself and become who you truly are. People around you may talk about many success stories. You may think, if I follow that path, maybe I will succeed too, but real life is not that simple until you know your true interest. Other people's stories will only feel like distant lights, nice to look at, but far away. Let's try to understand what lesson today's story gives us. At the edge of a peaceful town lived a young man named Sam. Life in that area was slow and quiet. Sam was active and cheerful, but for the past few days he looked worried and stayed alone. That year Sam finished his high school exams. But unlike his friends, he was not trying to get into any university. In fact, he did not want to study anymore. This was not because of money. His family had a large 20-acre horse farm. They were one of the richest families in that area, but Sam could not understand his school lessons and he was not interested in any subject, so he decided to take a break and use that time to understand himself better. One morning, while helping his father, Sam spoke about how he was feeling. His father, Mr. David, was a wise man. Even though he was middle-aged, he did not get angry. Instead, he smiled and said, Sam, I have a small task for you. I want you to meet 3 people. Then he wrote down their names and addresses on a piece of paper. Tell them that you are the son of the man with the golden leg. Ask them how they became successful. Their stories will help you find answers to your questions. Since Sam liked all kinds of work except studying, he became interested in his father's task. He asked, Dad, why do people call you the man with the golden leg? His father smiled and said, You will learn that from them, but remember, listen to them carefully. I believe that after this journey you will understand what you want in life. First visit Mr. and Sam rode his horse to the first person on the list. His home was about 2 kilometers away. There Sam met a strong old man, Mr. and a successful athlete who had won many medals. When Sam said, I'm the son of Mr. David, the man people call the one with the golden leg, Mr. Andres gave a warm smile. Old memories seemed to come alive in his eyes. Sam said he wanted to know how Mr. and became successful. Mr. and began his story. I ranked 38th out of 40 students in our class. I was never a good student. The only thing I loved was sports, especially running. In the first year I improved my training. In the second year I learned from my mistakes. In the third year I learned the best techniques. I didn't enjoy studying, so I just kept running. I ran every day for 5 years. After that I won my first medal. Then I kept winning one race after another. After hearing this, Sam was very surprised. He understood something important. Success comes from getting better at something. It doesn't matter what it is. Second visit. Sam went to visit his father's second friend, Mr. Thomas. He also remembered that he needed to ask about his father's nickname. This time he arrived at a large modern house. He was surprised again. Mr. Thomas was the owner of his family's favorite restaurant. They used to go there often. After Sam introduced himself, Mr. Thomas welcomed him with joy. Sam asked, Can you please tell me your success story? Mr. Thomas laughed and said, I was ranked 39th out of 40 in school. I used to talk a lot, but I didn't understand anything well. I only loved 2 things, eating and talking. Because I loved food, I started to enjoy cooking. I learned to cook by making the things I wanted to eat. One day someone praised my cooking and said, You should start selling your food. In the first year I didn't make a profit, but my love for cooking helped me keep going. I learned better recipes, better ways to sell food, and how to attract more customers. After 5 years I opened my first restaurant, and now you can see it has grown so big. Sam felt very inspired. He understood that you can be successful even without high grades. Mr. Thomas smiled and said, To succeed you only need one skill. Just keep doing what you love. One day you will definitely succeed. Final visit. Mr. Miguel. Now Sam was on his way to the last house. He thought, Maybe now I will meet the person who ranked 40th in school. But to his surprise, this man was the top student, ranked first in the class. However, his house was much simpler than the 2 big houses Sam had just seen. Sam knocked on the door, and a kind gentleman named Mr. Miguel welcomed him in. After introducing himself, Sam asked, What is your secret to success? Mr. Miguel smiled and said, Yes, I did well in all subjects. My grades were always the best, but I never studied one thing deeply. I knew a little about many things, but I never became an expert at anything. That was my mistake. Don't make the same mistake I did. Hearing this, Sam became quiet. Then he asked about his father. Mr. Miguel smiled and said, Your father David was ranked 40th, the last in our class. Then he added, One day he fell off a horse and broke his leg. He had to wrap it with a golden bandage. That's why people started calling him the man with the golden leg. But even after that injury he never gave up his love for horses. He started with a small horse farm, and now it has become a very big farm. Your father is a hard-working and focused man. After thanking Mr. Miguel, Sam rode back home, his heart full of motivation. Now he understood that he truly loved working with horses just like his Father, so he decided that he would also become a horse trainer. He also wanted to study more about animals and farming so he could become more skilled in the future. Remember this, the key to your future is already inside you. No one can build your dream for you. If you do not understand yourself, if you do not follow your true passion, then even if you follow the crowd, you will never become your real self. If you understood this story today, then remember, this is your time. Find what you love, learn it. Practice it. One day the world will know you by your work. People who walk their own path often create new roads for others. So why not you? Thank you everyone. If you like this story, please share it with your friends and let us know what you think in the comments.